Okay, here we are again, my home away from home, Beavertail Lighthouse. Got some waves here. Yeah, got my younger sister Sarah here. Instead of my big sister. I got it on Zoom. Okay, so I'm going to be talking to camcorder, guys, so you're going to be yapping my tonsils out. So today's date is 1/28/18. Had a lot of wind yesterday. That's what prompted me to come here today. These waves aren't monsters. They're not 40-foot tsunamis. Yeah, you see, it's really nice here. You see on the videos on YouTube that they collide, and that's what makes them so scenic. I was here 8 times before. My most recent one was 4 days ago, back on 1/24, when we had that beautiful sunrise. I still think the waves ain't bad. They're not as huge as the October 30th or November 19 extravaganza. Yeah, today's date. Well, I don't want to think about what happened on this date in 1986 with the Challenger shuttle explosion. But I like what I did on this date in other years gone by. I know birthdays today. 1948. Sheffield Corey, his girlfriend Gingy Brewer I worked with back in the last 15 years. I found memories working for her. 1968, this guy named Dan, very tall guy, who bought our new gas stove then on 2/18/99. I know somebody born that day. Debbie Freed, if she ever gets around to see my videos, her daughter Shoshana was born on 2/18/99. And the guy that bought our gas stove was born on 2/18. Make that. Nice try, James. 1/28/68. And he turns 50 today. He's 6'9", almost as tall as my computer geek, Mark Anderson. And born on this date in 1988, this guy named Anthony is a very good friend of my good T-Storm buddy, Tom Bensenhaver. My very good T-Storm buddy, Tom. Just like Jason Sellen, Tom has also been a very good T-Storm buddy. And he and Jason always will be, along with Billy St. Pete and Scott McPartland. Same with YouTube, of course. And by the way, exactly 2 years and 6 months ago today, 2 years, 6 months ago today, some of you have seen my video, my incredible 7/28/15 severe T-storm with high winds, hail, and even a tornado warning. That's exactly 2.5 years ago today. How does that grab you? Even for those of you, yes, you who love to be the bandwagon fans of the EEMI related party. Yep, 2.5 years ago today, 7/28/15, an incredible T-storm with 60-mile-an-hour winds, hail, lots of CGs, and even a tornado warning siren. God, can you believe it's 2.5 years already? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to walk in here without doing the peg-legged robot dance. My 7/28/15 T-storm video. A lot of you good people have seen it already. Yeah, I'm just talking about that T-storm. Remember when your home support brought you home and it was thundering and hailing, raining outside? It was exactly, yeah, it was 2.5 years ago today. That's why I was flapping my polka-dotted teeth about it. Yeah, you heard all my hooplas on all my girlfriends are still on paper. You know, I'm a few years older than most people who are on my YouTube club, but yet all my girlfriends still on paper. And that's the way I like it, man. I remember that song, That's the Way I Like It, KC and the Sunshine Band. The #1 song back in November of 1975, in case anybody wanted to know. Yeah, well, I must say the waves aren't giants today, but they're not bad. Number 9th time here, just like Number 9 Dream by John Lennon from 1975, this time of the year. That song peaked at number 9, by the way. Just like Seventh Son by Johnny Rivers peaked at number 7 in 65. And Just the Two of Us, Grover Washington, peaked at number 2 back in May of 1981. Also, Two to Make It Right by Seduction peaked at number 2 this time of the year, 1990. More chart stuff for the YouTube buff. Oh yeah. Remember, you saw the sea foam last October 30th. Everybody thought they were UFOs.
I thought so too. Really nice.
Yeah. I just like the sound of the waves. Sound like a crash of thunder, which we had 2.5 years ago today. Of course, 7/28/15. I talked about my 7/28/89 monster T-storm. I've been bargaining about that feller for quite some time now. Exactly 28.5 years. Okay, you can wait for me in the car if you want, and I'll be right with you, Kelly. No, you're fine. Never would try. And for those of you who like music with the beat of the tambourine, guess what? The #1 song exactly 50 years ago this very week, Green Tambourine, Lemon Pipers. Yeah, I love that song. And the song that was #1 right after, Love is Blue by Paul Moriarty. Yeah, I love that song too. And that's when I got very interested in oceanography, astronomy, and yes, meteorology. Yeah, I sure like what was going on this time of the year, 1968, and same with 1988 also. As I said, my good friend Tom from New Hampshire, his friend Anthony was born on this date in 88. I know I did on 1/28/88. Yeah, I had a rough day at my school though, Ocean State Business Institute in Wakefield. Graduated there in 7/29/88 in the hot, humid weather, hoping to become an accountant. Instead, I wound up going to Wakefield McDonald's and cook up those Egg McMuffins and Big Macs. And I'm the only one who ever lost weight working in a fast food restaurant. I lost weight, yes. How could that be, may you ask? Well, with so much turmoil going on, I felt like the man in the flying trapeze in the grill area. Okay, we're just going to do one clip today. they break that far out. Well, I gotta learn how to stop playing tetherball in my camcorder. I will someday. Okay, 2 more minutes and we have to go. I'm glad it's raining and not snowing, but I can't rule out snow in the forecast next few days. Oh yeah, I remember it was here last November 19th. Heard the foghorn. I'm predicting a very active 2018 T-storm season, and my good T-storm buddies such as Tom, Billy St. Pete, Scott, and of course Jason Selling. I'm so glad to hear that. The reason why I'm predicting an active T-storm season because in 1988, 1998, and 2008 we had a lot of T-storms, even here where the sea breezes roam. And get this, if we were to get a big T-storm this July 1st, 2018, it'll be the 4th of its kind. That means we had a good one here on 7/109, 7/112, 7/115, and will it be 4 for 4? We'll find out in 5 months and a few days. Alright, man, I'm have to close up here. I know, and the birds are flying around with their own camcorders on their bellies. Seabirds. Okay, I'm going to zoom back in now. Guess you want to know how the lighthouse works. That's how it works. It goes round and round, just like my head does in the morning. Okay, we're going to walk back to my parked car, because I can only do 15-minute increments. I must say the waves ain't bad this morning. They're not monsters, but they're video worthy. Had to put the Ziploc bag over my camcorder because it's raining. You know, it ain't so windy. Oh, there's a big splash there. Did I catch it? I know, I miss going to that beach over there. I know I haven't been there since November 19th. Okay, this is the end of the video. The person there probably want to see my videos up ahead in those cars. Maybe. Bye now.